Hi, today a quick look at the main circuit boards from the Toshiba projector, but first, yes, I managed to undo the big giant bolt. It was not easy. So we will start with this board, which is the video signal input. I do not know if the switching is done here or on another board. We have audio jacks, audio RCAs, VGA, composite and audio here, S-video, another VGA maybe output, or this one. No, this one is RS232 to control. This may be either audio or control also, and another composite. We have two main chips by Toshiba. I let you search what they are if you want, and all this connecting to this, going to this board, two board connector here. On the back mostly resistors and capacitors in SMD, and it is called the input board. So this was going to this board exactly here. This is called the digital board. So actually this seems to be mostly analog video processing, I guess. Lot of caps on this section, TDI. So everyone did contribute to make this circuit board possible, really, because we have Philips and Philips. We have Hitachi on this, what seems to be memory chips. Not sure what they are useful for. We have Texas Instruments. We have Altera upside down. We have Sony. We have Toshiba. We have NEC. We have Sharp here. So really a lot of people did contribute. And we have this, I do not know, it is some kind of a P or something. But if I remember correctly, I did also see a Fairchild somewhere. We have Motorola here. Really a lot of contributors. On the back side, mostly SMD decoupling, capacitors and resistors, a lot of them. As you can see, pretty crowded. So I do not know exactly, because it seems we have two processors on this thing. At least here we have something from Altera with RAM associated to it, by the looks of it. So it is interesting. And on the board, which was on the top of the projector, which is called the drive board, we have an EEPROM next to the buttons for the controlling the OSD and so on. And this might be a processor from Mitsubishi this time, because most of the tracks go directly from the EEPROM to this chip. So I guess it is some kind of processor, maybe just for the controlling the OSD, possibly. We have here the buttons on the three LEDs of the control panel, fan controllers and such. And here the board the connector going to actually to this board. It was connected like so in the projector. And we have of course the three flat flex connectors for the LCD panels. Blue, where is it? Red and green here under the piece of adhesive tape. About this piece of adhesive tape, it is attaching, not sure if it is really a budge wire, because it is called VD here, and VD here. So it was planned in the silk screen, which is interesting. So maybe they were not able to route one track from here to here, and the only solution was to put this wire. Quite interesting. You can see a copper color here of the pads, and backside is still the same. So it seems we have at least 3 layers, because I can see a black layer inside for ground probably. Okay, so not sure what I will retrieve from these PCBs. As I have a hot air tool, I will probably try to save some of the off-the-shelf parts which may be useful. Probably it is not worth getting any special Sony video processing chip, but and we have what seems to be EEPROM here, CSI 24C16P. So maybe it is for storing the user settings or something like this, or the maintenance data as the number of hours of a bulb. A few opto insulators also here. Okay, so I will, when I will have time, I will try to solder some of the parts of it. And the other thing, the rest will go to the recycling. But very nice quality, typically Japanese boards, as you can see, and with lots of probably very expensive chips on it. So for sure this thing was not really affordable back in the time. I believe it was $5,000 or something like this. Okay, so thanks for watching, and the last part will be of course a video about the main optical assembly, which will be for sure really interesting and exciting. So thanks for watching. For now, bye bye.